So we're back in the kitchen, cutting up our 16 onions. It's going to be a late dinner, but like Uncle Bruce always used to say, only poor people eat before 8 o'clock. So you're going to want to cut the ends off your onions, and then you're going to cut them in half. You're going to peel the exterior layer out of there. I wouldn't worry too much about what you're wasting as opposed to what you're keeping, because when you're putting 16 onions in, you got a shat load of them anyways, right? So I'm just going to be working on these. And then, of course, you want to cut them very, very thin, okay? Thinner they are, the more flavor you're going to extract from them, because the better they're going to caramelize. I just like saying caramelize. And they're going to cook up better, okay? So take your time, do it properly. This particular knife is my absolute favorite knife. I don't always pull it out. Japanese forged steel, bought for me many years ago by an old friend who's no longer a friend, unfortunately, a guy by the name of Brad Hoffman. We had a bit of a falling out, as was my way when I was in substance abuse. I seemed to have a lot of those falling out with people I really cared about. Anyways, we had a bit of a misunderstanding, and every time I use this knife, I think about Brad. Let me tell you, this knife, which I used to call the Widowmaker, because it was so bloody sharp, has been everywhere from an engagement, a failed engagement, a 10-year relationship, a failed marriage, rehab, and everywhere in between. It's a good knife, and when I use it, I think about Brad. So wherever you are, Hoff, have an onion. One of the cool things about doing this thing that I do with all this cooking and stuff for you guys is not the cooking. I mean, anybody can really do the cooking. The coolest part, to be honest with you, is all the messages I get that you guys don't see. You know, once I film all this, and then after hours I'll get messages. You know, people send me stuff, everything from struggling with addiction to problems with relationships to just worried about life to politics, everything. And I'm really lucky that so many people feel like they can talk to me about those things. And that's what's really important about this for me. I mean, cooking takes care of itself. It's the human connection that I really, really enjoy, and I think is invaluable. So thanks for reaching out, everybody that talks to me. I don't know if I'm much use, but we do our best, and helping you helps me. 741, great song. Better off on my own. Don't know if we're better off on our own, but we'll get there. Take care. Come here. Peace.